busy week coming up, or had a very busy week that just passed with school starting, or having to sit in traffic because school started, or just living your own life. It's probably busy too.
So thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Long story short, all of our readers are either teachers or students right now, so thank them for being here.
Definitely. So we're really excited to have you guys for the back to school edition. You've probably already heard that Malvern Books is having a really big sale. Do you want to tell them about that?
I mean, you just heard me tell you, but if you just got here, the wooden caddies are 50% off. The metal caddies by the register are all $4 bucks. It's crazy cheap for what those are. And that table right there has a bunch of goodies, and all of our green integer press and host publication stuff is 50% off. So you can find lots of fun things. And then we always do the ice cream social bull picks every month. But this time, along the back, I featured some awesome sale items. On the front is mostly books by people who are read for the ice cream social. So those are awesome too, though they may not be on sale.
Yeah. As always, we kick off with our open mic, and we're really, really excited to present some readers that have read here before and are part of the community, of course. So first, I'd like to introduce a reader who is going to probably not be able to join us next month or a couple months after that. She's going to go on an excellent adventure that she can tell you all about. So please give it for Marltza de la Peña.
Yeah, I'm just leaving Griffitts for like 2 years. So hopefully this will be here in 2 years, and I'll come back and I'll have written some more stuff. I'm going to read a couple of poems if they upload. Okay, so this is called 3 Rivers. I don't know if any of you have ever been to 3 Rivers, Texas, but it's a town in the middle of nowhere. Okay. We built these towns in the flatland, rancheros spread across the miles. Cows roam, and the hot weather did not deter our brown skin. Cracked hands worked hard to keep these houses held together. We held ourselves together. We remained together, our community, our culture, our civilization, until you needed room to stretch yourself across our land, limb to limb, fingertips to the end of your toes, even though we put our bones into the adobe of these buildings, into the cement on the ground. 3 Rivers sit next to a refinery. It gleams, tall, lights, like windows, like stars, in the dark, quiet, rural night. We are stardust. We are the smoke that climbs the sky, makes home in our lungs, infecting our descendants with black syrup. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that we are sowed into your crops, buried in isolation. Our blood spills into the runoff, seeps into the ground, between the tracks and the river. And they name us Frio, and they name us Nueces, and they name us Atascosa, but they don't want to name us Longoria. How can we build monuments and still die forgotten? Our corpses, recruited, polluted, disembodied hands cannot live and die in the same place. Our histories become car crashes, broken markers, removed when we try to remember. And then this is a recent poem I wrote called How to Say Goodbye. How to say goodbye. Hang up the phone first. Do not fall asleep to the sound of breathing beginning to stabilize like the quiet hum of a familiar song, and your ear against the phone waking up to drool stains and red marks on your cheek. To say goodbye, don't walk anyone home, or you'll find yourself standing in the middle of the street at midnight, taking slow strides to avoid the cold air between your two bodies and the trees hovering over four corners and stretching, growing beneath the asphalt. To say goodbye, learn to open car doors. Don't nervously fumble on the stiff doorknob or wait for the song on the radio to end. Don't apologize because you haven't yet left and stare into anyone's eyes, wondering how quiet it is inside of your apartment. Don't have regrets of missed handholds, of missed hugs, of missed kisses, of what would have happened if you hadn't walked away. If I were good at saying goodbye, I wouldn't hold onto flesh like bed sheets. Think of memories like scrapbooks, only seeing the good poses where we're laughing in front of statues on crowded streets, maybe drunk, maybe happy. And I don't want to tear away any pages, only add and add until the book is filled, then stuff pictures in front of others in the pouches, or just leave them until some fall out and I don't even notice.
Thank you so much. Ice cream will miss you.
Hopefully we'll
Me
be here.
too.
I think our next open mic reader is new to the Ice Cream Social, but we are so happy to have her, Katie Ford.
I just learned this exists like 2 hours ago, so
Oh, wow.
I'm just throwing myself into the ring. It's a memoir, a little short piece. It's called This One Moment from Tonight. When I started the meditation, I was thinking how lucky it was that the loud drone from the vending machines had ceased, at least temporarily. Our Thursday night class meets in the prison's visitation room this semester because our group is too large for one of the traditional classrooms. I invite the 41 women in our class to close their eyes and bring their attention to their breathing, the way they naturally breathe. Notice how the air feels as it fills and leaves the lungs. We are seated in blue plastic chairs arranged in a circle on a white tile floor. They in their issued white uniforms, my co-facilitator and I in our street clothes. Following a script written by my dear friend Lucy, I take these women out of the prison and onto a beach somewhere. Here the sunlight dances on the waves. The weather is perfect. The birds cry out overhead. The sand under their feet feels soft and warm between their toes. Here they feel safe, completely and undeniably safe. It's on this beach that they meet a woman, a much older woman who looks vaguely familiar. This woman has things to say, things that will prove helpful, things that need to be heard and known. So the two women sit down on the sand and they talk for a while. It is a dialogue between future self and present self. I remain silent for a full minute, equal to all the time in the world, as my students, seated in a circle in a prison visitation room, listen to what their older, wiser selves have to say. In the silence, I lift my eyes from the script to look at them. She, with glasses resting on her slender nose, chin jutting out, hands resting in her lap. She, with her head tilted at a slight angle, her brow furrowed in concentration. She, with a messy twist of brown hair pinned loosely atop her head. She, slumped down in her chair, legs extended in a V, and arms resting over her abdomen. Seeing them with their eyes closed, every single one of them with their eyes closed and listening intently for something, it breaks my heart wide open. They are trying like I am trying, like we are all trying.
Oh, if y'all were here last month, you might recognize our next open micer. I don't know if that's a word. But up next, we've got Kristin Anderson.
Hey y'all, I'm excited to come back again. I didn't realize before I read that this was an open mic, and I'm really excited about that because I think it builds the community here, which is so strong in Austin and in lit world in general. So I thought I would come and scandalize everyone again. First, I'm going to read some poems from my newest chapbook, Fire in the Sky, which takes lyrics from Lana Del Rey albums and then kind of remixes them and makes new scandalous things out of them. So I'm going to read the poem, Runaway, I'll Teach You How. 1. American, your God's ride fucking, my yellow Nate darling, electric for play. I can't drop life, lost, velvet trouble like that. Friday, grinding little photographs. Rose is hard with every black Pepsi, come singing. Fuck your Maystar spree. Let hard sunshine mind heaven. Drive, sing, come in dark. Soft, baby, we were opulence. Violent is truly a fiery halo. 2. Doll, that's okay. Greet that snake at night in velvet. My blue ride my body. Bluer, we dress towards tears. The tender always that fire wouldn't spin. God be gone, my treat on resurrection. American living tastes pretty. Cola, my memory. The air, your flame, we sing. Put medicine in what birds taste. Palm, my precious holiday. My body light, you asleep hard. Your years let in monsters, I come diamonds. Fuck to the willing war like American sky. 3. Angel, dancing, think for want, ride your blue art, suck up pale breeze, tired like golden mind. Yes, fades to pussy, praise down the ink, wheeling, wild, lost, spotlight the war, talk softly, Pepsi moonlight, my electric mind, hot to rapture. Escape crazy, escape the honey driving on skin's fuck shine, roses, doves, lead the ride through heaven. Gargoyles, cola, sing praying at pale girls, sing prettier monsters screwed, what burning favor I still need. Suicides come fast, not the years, and you come, here delight. 4. My years don't meet the road, dull birds sparkle for air, hands open. Call for every electric hurt, that late heart, the blues don't flag the rest. Come, break, and fuck like no night softer. Friday, my pussy made roses, sunshine lined the body, like eyes, hell, everybody let love come to ivy, let it come be lost. 5. When satin imitates heaven, ride, dying in your glow, your diamonds, just precious, fuck, it's like proud stars. She wouldn't take this side, but got my art, the sublime, darling, tired friend. We see your drug summer, only more. Roses just to me, other birds want a show breeze. Hours fill in the grinding dress in the city. We pretend the vanilla body is darling. I put allegiance away. I'm full for memory like my long mind. Child, your escape was all moonlight. Grand, heaven I can. So, thank you. Is everyone still okay after that? I know I said words. Next I wanted to read from my Prince chapbook, which y'all have plenty of, or I have plenty of. We have one. Well, I've got like 9. So we'll be good if anyone wants this. Y'all should buy books from all of the readers who have them and support poets because we're poor and like to eat lunch. This is called How We Die and Never Die and Grow Heavy with Rain. Let's look at how we cleanse our bodies. I sleep for days and listen for the rain on the recording. Love enters my mouth and lays in my gut like 7 years of chewing gum. Remember when you sang about the Cold War? It's too late now to throw that from our skin. The little hairs on my arms stand up, soft. Darling, how I wish I could wear your shoes, squeeze my feet into precise pointed toes. How my muscles ache at the thought of that new position. New moons come and go and my bones remain. I imagine them dirty, needing beetles and bleach. I write emails on my bones. It's the only way to show them, like birds in the rain. Nothing greater flies soaking wet and downtrodden, out to the ocean, carrying a tune and a drum machine. I have always known that poems do not lie. Tonight, lit by some halogen miracle, I wonder what a song carries. Your voice sharp, your guitar builds, destructs, and I cannot help but believe that weapons are likely to lean on untruths. My cheek touches this page, left to its own devices. Can I make it hail? I need dirty stones, rattling windows, setting off that bizarro symphony of shitty car alarms. Friend, let's write a song like those birds who learn to sing like sirens. A mockingbird is a fire engine. I'm a police cruiser, a whole dynasty of urban sound. The love that slips between the outbursts, that's where I live. I do not wait. I lay on the pavement between an El Camino and a busted Mustang and hear the thunderclap of hooves. Smell the cinnamon of the whole damn world. Taste the sugar sprinkled in every sky. I lay here in bright white like some idiot ghost. No other, no other. Watch this hole in the pavement. Swallow me head first. Listen to this song we make while we wait for the snow. If it's cool, I wrote this after Prince passed, and it's sort of it's not my last love letter to Prince, because I'm still writing poems to Prince basically all the time. But this was the first thing I wrote after he died. It's called How to Be What the Lightning Sees. 1, be taller than you are. Those pictures and their frames have never been more than flat black, white, color, not color. Be taller because you are taller. The birds know who you are. 2, say your name. Say it out loud. Say it with every chord you play and every note you sing and every whisper in the dark to your lover or friend. Say it because it is yours and only yours. 3, the beautiful ones are not who you think they are. They are not who they think they are. They are not the glitter, the grace, the lightning. 4, know that every day that the sun rises, it is a sick irony. It sets in that too is irony. It is your face catching the heat, catching cold, catching your own words or some other words or any words slick into your skin. 5, drop the bass. Touch my shoulders where I collect freckles, all the places I shouldn't have been, hip to hip with a stranger in the emergency exit row, in the emergency room. Talk, ravish, praise, craze, liberate my mind. 6, kill me with that lance of a song, kill me with that drum machine, kill me with that smile that knows everything the human eye could even picture perceiving. 7, let the rain fall down, down. 8, make a basket with your fingers. Give a voice a push with your palms. Walk away and watch the grace be grace. Write a new song. Write everything. Stand back. Stand back. 9, remember that extra time? Remember it because it was never yours. I want to leave you with something warm. I want to leave you with something warm. I don't want to leave you. 10, even when the winter does you cold, breathe in a sigh so deep you fall backward. Here is my vein, here is your needle. Find the turntable and spin. Thank you.
We do have her chapbooks on the ice cream social table, as well as chapbooks from Allyson with Whipple you'll hear in a minute. Wait, sorry, I was preempting you. We also have a newbie coming to Ice Cream Social today. The next open micer is Kirsty Williamson. We're excited to have you as well.
Hello, I'm Kirsty. This is my first reading ever. So I hope you like it. It's a bit different mood. Okay, both of these are nameless as well. So here's the first one. Somebody pinch me. I think I'm in a dream of slander and meanness, Loch Ness monsters, feeding off of ugly and then smugly smiling, pulling me deep under, the water turning to thunder, but the salt stays in the wounds. intricate, seemingly doomed, creating copped-out ruin. At the beginning of time, there was trust, but the feeders ripped it to dust. So a dream it is not, and the Cretans won't stop, letting lives to be wasted away. Here's a girl in black stockings, a girl in black clothes, mourning a life that she never chose. Clouds in a storm that swirls with thick fog, longing for freedom but stays as the frog. Graves of her memories, others' tears are the rain. They feel bad for the girl whose emotions won't stay. Brave and umbrellaed, she still carries on, waiting for days that will be filled with songs. Arriving at big doors, when opened brings sight, they can see that this girl is beautiful with light. Eyes that shine sweet, now she finally sees, but she always forgets that the happy high leaves. Days, months, or years, no one can know, but time after time, her bright glow will go. So how could it be that someone could choose the girl with the sparkle who is destined to lose? So she stands in black clothes in cold and still air, but she knows that her heart comes in cycled repairs.
Right, and rounding out our open mic tonight is Allyson Whipple. She's read here I'm so terrible at this, you guys. Thanks for coming back, Allyson.
I was deciding what to read this month, and I realized I have not written anything new since the last ice cream social except one haiku. That was interesting to realize. So I'll read you that haiku, and in traditional haiku fashion, I will read it twice, since they are quite short. Sucker, honeybee trapped in the spider web. Sucker, honeybee trapped in the spider web. And now I will read something old, but the first time I wrote it was at the September 2015 ice cream social, and I also wrote it a year ago this coming Thursday, and I feel like that's kind of cool because I don't really remember when I wrote a lot of poems, but I remember this one. So, while I was trying to avoid falling in love. A coyote loped down the street at dawn and my heart stuttered. The canid never acknowledged us, its legs propelling through the intersection. My dog strained to chase to fulfill terrier imperative, 20 pounds of muscle and instinct pulling against the leash, working to break grip and pursue the hurried creature, overtake the passing force. I dug my heels into the lawn, goosebumps rising, senses tuned to the glimpse of wilderness breaking through my desire for order.